So I done been cancelled. In other news, trees cast shade, water rolls downhill, and so does Ted Kennedy's Oldsmobile. Alright, so cancelled is more of a stretch than Amy Schumer in a wetsuit. Truth is, I was preemptively blocked by 2 BattleTech accounts almost no one fucking follows. In essence, yet another failed attempt to gatekeep my glorious ass. My response? Simple. The same thing I prescribe for each and every one of you assholes should you find yourself in similar circumstance. It's time to roll up the sleeves, take firm grasp of the nearest halberd, and gatekeep them even fucking harder. The accounts to which I refer, for the sake of the millions of post-versional males unaware of their existence, are the BattleTech and MechWarrior community and BattleTech art Twitter accounts. Never heard of them? Welcome to the exclusive club of butt-fucking billions. The BattleTech community account, with its laughable rainbow avatar, 470 followers, and unremitting cringe posting over its 3-month existence, boasts about as much traction as Paris Hilton's pussy. Community asshole? You could like the Stalin signal, assemble every one of your followers in unison, it wouldn't violate the fire code in a fucking phone booth. I confess I'd followed the BattleTech art account for a coon's age, however, and only at last realized I'd been voted off Asperger's Island when someone linked me to a photo they'd posted, and I found that it, like the account's audience, was fucking invisible. Ah well, guess I'll have to go elsewhere to watch some talentless titwank repost a bunch of art they absolutely do not own. Drat! Well, I don't know who runs either account, and given their capacity for reflexively filing in with the social justice herd, I doubt very much they do either. I tend not to find it coincidental that the contradictorily titled BattleTech community account dates back to July of this year, around the same time the Warhammer dregs began to wash up on BattleTech's formerly placid shores like the pastiest, stinkiest Vikings this side of Portland Oktoberfest. You see, Warhammer's in a bit of a bind these days. Games Workshop being perpetually torn between producing games and encouraging a burgeoning online community to actually consume them, and building a fucking moon laser to hold the planet Earth at fucking copyright ransom. In or around the time they started shit-canning Warhammer YouTubers left, right, and further left, it triggered something of a grim, dark diaspora, which reminded tabletop gamers of the bygone days of the late 80s and early 90s, when Warhammer were still playing a distant second fiddle to fucking BattleTech. To know precisely why I love the BattleTech series and have played it since the age of a zygote, go watch my Welcome to BattleTech video from a few years back. Suffice to say, stompy robots are my longest abiding boner fuel, and these worthless whimpering upstarts can have this hobby when they pry it from my cold gloved hands. So consider that gauntlet thrown the fuck down, dickhead. Hashtag BattleTech belongs to everyone. It was fun and all busting a gut at these troglodytes from the comfort of my Barca lounger, but the time to indulge this stucco-swilling SJW stupidity has passed. We are well past the hour when we should have slammed shut the gate and left these leering fuckbags and femscolds on the business end of some wrought iron bars. I no longer fucking care. It ain't even entertaining anymore. I can't even enjoy it on a watching a smack-addicted midget with poop pants, shadowbox a ninja, and rush hour traffic pure fucking freakazoid context anymore. I don't give a fuck about your Hot Topic hair dye, your side shaves, your shitty cherry blossom tattoos, or your Clark Kent glasses, Mother Goose Step. I hereby slam the goddamn gate and put each and every one of you goat fuckers on notice. BattleTech ain't yours. Hell, it ain't mine either. So who the 9 hoary hells are you to stand in as the emissary of the so-called BattleTech community? You aren't the mayor of the inner sphere. Bitch, you ain't the fucking hall monitor. You're a hapless blathering irrelevancy with a following of 5 people who, instead of generating a solitary talent, glommed onto an existing IP by playing mall cop for the Politburo. Look, I already have my audience. I've already introduced more people than you've interacted with to the BattleTech franchise. We're here, we've got beer, fucking deal with it. Frankly, the only question yet to answer is whether I can even manage a mocking sneer as I shove this sentient seafood aside and proceed to make MechWarrior about giant fucking robots again. You heard the president. Everything woke goes to shit, Shamu, which as much as anything explains why you smell like the outhouse behind an Indian food restaurant. Never mind that you purport to represent a fucking sci-fi franchise that may as well be retitled Stereotypes in Space. Greece, where the Germans are beer stein-wielding caricatures, and the head of House Weeaboo alights his samurai-shaped animo mech to commit seppuku on the planet Body Pillow. Shit, if I hadn't been blocked, BattleTech would have been a distant byline to what I do on YouTube. But now, in the immortal words of my boy Alpha Omega Sin, game the fuck on. I'll be BattleTech with a side of Razor Fist for a fucking minute here. We put the picture's name on everything. BattleTech the rant, BattleTech the breakfast cereal, BattleTech the obscene hand gesture, merchandising. Hobbies happen to belong to everyone. BattleTech belongs to everyone. And unlike the faux tolerant left, everyone in this case also includes those who don't purchase coexist bumper stickers that have every available political hieroglyph but the hammer and sickle they actually mean, then slap it next to an Eat the Rich bumper sticker. Look, you had a good thing going. If being irrelevant, talentless, ineffectual, and ignored is a good thing, but you made one mistake, motherfucker. You attacked my home planet. I'm Razor Fist. No guts, no goddamn galaxy.
Never give up. Fight against all evil. Show me what you got. Be a firm believer.
We must investigate the source of this transmission.
Characterizing a whole species in your game as ugly, warlike, and malevolent might be harmful to real-world groups, regularly mischaracterized as ugly, warlike, and malevolent.
Random noises from white dwarfs. I'll consider tracking it down.